So recently I reported that Amar and Miah have broken up, and Miah went on to TikTok live and was heartbroken. She was practically in tears.
But I just feel like it's just not fair.
Don't be me. I'm not, because I am not the one.
It's not fair that like
At 1 hour ahead.
people can just go on with their life just knowing that you just.
If you guys want to check out that full video, I will have it linked at the top here. Now, thing is, like she stated, some people just moved on with their lives, and that's exactly what Amar did. Now, someone on TikTok caught a glimpse of Amar out with a new girl, and Jazz was there as well. And guess who Jazz was with? Ray's ex, Lanasia.
Y'all, why the that Amar and Jazz? Why Amar got a whole different here? He got a whole different here. The same place that he brought the ex to, bro. That he broke up with. The girl right there is Amar girl. And then Jazz is with the girl right there. What the fuck? Like, this is so messy, bro.
So now the girl that's actually sitting next to Jazz is said to be Ray's ex, Lanasia, which is just a completely different story in itself. But let's jump back onto Jazz and Amar dating these girls. Now it appears that the girls may actually know each other. They were interacting, and Jazz and Amar are good for dating friends. I mean, they are both single, but Amar didn't waste any time finding a new girl, and Jazz is dating Ray's ex. Now, how is that gonna work? But you guys leave your opinions on this down in the comment section below. Now, let's move on to this next topic with Halle Bailey and DDG. Now, Media Takeout reported a few days ago that DDG and Halle called it quits. Now, I think this is cap, but they stated that a friend of the couple actually stated that the romantic relationship was over because DDG wasn't prepared to be a father. Now, Halle went on to Snapchat and she was very emotional about some of the things that have been said on social media. She spoke about she's still dealing with postpartum, and social media is just making things worse by some of the things that she's seen about her and her family.
Hey guys, it's Halle. So I have officially made it to Virginia, my new workplace, for the next couple of months. For those of you who don't know, I booked a movie out here and I'm starting filming, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm really grateful. Sorry. I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and I just am really excited to take on this new project because it's something that's really inspiring to me. And then also, I'm bringing home the cheese for my baby boy, Halo. But something just laid on my heart today, and I just wanted to speak a little bit about my postpartum journey as a new mom, and now trying to work while still being severely postpartum. So honestly, I have severe postpartum, and I don't know if any new moms can relate, but it's to the point where it's really bad. It's hard for me to be separated from my baby for more than 30 minutes at a time before I start to kind of freak out. And you all know that Halo has the most amazing daddy in the world. Mumu is just the perfect dad to him. He loves him so much. He's so present. And I couldn't have asked for a better person to have a baby with because of how present he is and how much he wants to be in his life and how supportive he is of me and my ventures. And, you know, I'm going to see him in like 4 days because we're not going a week without seeing each other in Halo, of us being all together, because it's just going to be too hard for us. But what I really wanted to talk about for other new moms, other women out there, other young women out there who are experiencing severe, whether it's depression or anxiety or just not feeling like their selves again after having a baby. I want to tell you about my experience. So honestly, about Halo is he's a miracle. He's perfect. He's beautiful. When I look at him, I cry because of how special he is. The only thing that's been hard for me is feeling normal in my own body. Like, it's like crazy. I feel like a completely different person. When I look in the mirror, I just feel like I'm in a whole new body. Like, I don't know who I am. And I think there's something to be said about what we go through, especially after having a child, after building and creating this beautiful life, and then what happens to us and our well-beings right after. And I do think that there's a little bit of a stigma of, when you hear about people talking about postpartum, like I'll even say for myself, if I had a child and I would hear people talk about postpartum, it would kind of just go in one ear and out the other. I didn't realize how serious of a thing it actually was. And so now going through it, I feel like it almost feels like you're swimming like the biggest waves you've ever felt, and you're trying not to drown, and you're trying to come up for air. And you have those moments where you come up for air and they feel like the most beautiful things, great, and then you have those moments where you're drowning again. And it has nothing to do with my baby. It has everything to do with me and who I am right now. So I guess today I was just triggered, especially social media is just not a good thing to be on when you have postpartum. But I was just really triggered today, especially by seeing some of the things that have been said about me and my family and the one that I love and the ones that I love. It's really, really crazy to me that people would feel the need to say such hurtful things. And normally, I'm okay. Like, normally I'll see it and it will hurt my feelings, but I won't say anything. I'm good with not saying anything. I just suck it up, swallow my pride, and just wish that person well, whoever said something horrible about me and my family. I just wish them well. But today, I couldn't, because it rose something in me to bring awareness to, even though you may look up to certain people and you think that they're a celebrity and they appear to have it all together, you know what somebody is going through, especially someone who just had a baby, literally. So, and I'm going to say this, I say this to because I see a lot of women who spout out negative and hurtful things, and I don't know if it's because sometimes we look down on one another, but it's like, if you're a woman, horrible, bitter things about another woman that you've never met and you've never experienced what they're like, you know nothing about their character in real life, you're just going off of what you think you see or perceive, I would tell you to think twice about what you say about certain people. I think that sometimes with social media we get ahead of ourselves and we think that we can just spout out the most negative. Person that you're talking about won't see it, but I'm a strong believer in God and karma, and I try to just put out love and positivity because that's what I want to come back to me. And I believe if you spout out whatever you put out, you're gonna get back. So I'm just trying to move forward with love. But today I was just really hurt and I was really triggered and just really fed up with seeing all of these different opinions. Not even just opinions, because it's like, it's one thing. If you don't like me, that is completely okay. I understand. But like, what is the point of going out of your way to say really, really rude, nasty things about somebody that you don't even know, that you've never even met? That's the point I don't get. And yeah, normally I'm just okay with leaving it alone, but today I think it's just because of my postpartum and I've just been all over the place, but I just had to say something because it's really mean and it hurts my feelings. And I cried today to Daryl and he's like, it's okay, like, don't worry, you know. But I think I'm just an emotional being and I feel things really deeply. And so I just would ask that we be kind to everyone. Maybe if you don't want to be kind to me, that's fine. But just moving forward, like, just be kind to everyone because you never know what somebody could be going through. Anyway, it's like 3 a.m. over here and I know I'm rambling, but I just had to get that off my chest.